Hey YouTube, it is me, Shane of ChafeZone, and welcome back to my channel. As always, love having you guys here. Now, if you're the title of the video, your girl is doing a story time. I haven't done a story time in a very long time. I'm super excited, and this video is also sponsored by ChafeZone. If you don't know what ChafeZone is, it is basically a chub rub remedy. If you watch my How to Beat Chub Rub video, I'll put the eye above for you. I talked about ChafeZone, and basically you rub this on between your thighs, and it allows for your thighs to not have a lot of friction, therefore no chub rub. I had been using this stuff for like almost two and a half years now. I love this stuff even before them sponsoring this video. This is what I use. I wore it in Ghana. I wore it on my cruise. Anytime I'm in somewhere, I'm going somewhere warm. I wear it in the summertime. Like, it legitimately is like the best thing for thick thighs that touch. And if you follow me, you probably got thighs that touch. So this is for you. Before I hop into this story time, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Shane of ChafeZone, and I do a little bit of everything here on this channel. So go ahead and hit that red button down below and subscribe, because I'm awesome. My subscribers are awesome. I just feel like you just come on in and join the awesome family. And if you are an oldie but a goodie, you know I have nothing but love for you. So both of you, hit that bell down below so you don't miss another upload from me. And without further ado, we're gonna hop into this story time because it's crazy. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, feel free to judge me. The premise of this story is reading is fundamental. I am a journalism student at heart. I'm going to read before I do something. If you read, you're gonna find all the information that you need. Most of your questions are going to be answered when you read. And I didn't do that. I didn't do that in this story, and I paid for it dearly. And when I tell you I paid for it, oh. So let's go ahead and rewind. I want to say about a year and a half ago. It was summertime, or maybe it's spring. I know it was warm because I had on a romper, and I was heading out to an event here in the city. Now, at the time, I was still living in Jersey, so I had to take the train into Manhattan. I lived up the block from the train. Like, I can see the train from my driveway. If a train was coming at 6:30, I could leave the house at like 6:24, and I wouldn't have to run. You know, it was very easy to me. I commuted for 7 years. Also, being that close to the train station could also be a curse, because plenty of times I was like, oh, I got time, and the next thing you know, the train is coming in 20 minutes and I'm still in a t-shirt and underwear and no makeup on my face. So this particular day, I was heading to an event and I was already running late. Like, if I had missed this train, I was gonna miss this whole event, and I couldn't do that. And it is worth noting that 2 days prior to this particular day where this story takes place, I was ripping and running out and about in the city, and I did not have my ChafeZone on me. I could not find it for the life of me. Tore my room to pieces and could not find it. And I went out, did what I had to do without my ChafeZone. So therefore, the chub rub was real, like to the point where I had like 4 or 5 blisters. It was bad. It was one of them hot days, and I had on shorts. No, I had on a dress, and I'm ripping and running, and I promise you, my thighs were in so much pain. Like, it was horrible. Fast forward to 2 days later, where this particular story takes place, right? I'm getting dressed, I'm getting ready to head out the door. Now, being that I'm late, I'm not paying any attention to anything. ChafeZone looks like this. It is pink and black. This is not difficult. Look, see, there we go. That's ChafeZone. This is pretty much, it's not something that you can lose, right? So, Shayna's getting ready to go out, and as I'm just fussing, I had ChafeZone next to another product called PainZone. So these two are sitting on my dresser. I'm not paying any mind, so I quickly grab the PainZone, not noticing that it's PainZone, right? So I'm thinking it's this, but you know, Miss Thing who don't read, I picked up this. I throw it on my thighs, like I lather it up. This is a good coating, okay? It's like when you have to coat the pan when you're about to bake something, a good helping of it. I threw this mess all over my inner thighs. Now, here's the thing. PainZone has a little roller ball, and you can smell the alcohol. You can smell the mint. This is what you put on when your muscles are sore. Now, put this on between your thighs that have blisters from 2 days prior. So I throw this on and I run out the door, and as I'm walking down the block, I'm trying to understand why my thighs are burning. It's getting worse with every step. And in my head, I'm thinking like, I ain't never had this stuff burn like this before. I've worn ChafeZone so many times. Why is it burning like? And literally it started to creep up into, you know, the little Shayna area. So this whole region is literally on fire. Okay, like Jack fire. My inner thighs were burning. I get on the train and I'm trying to, you know how you try to move to get comfortable? I'm sitting like this, I'm twisting and I'm turning, and it's getting worse. I had that little tear. I was Denzel Washington and Glory for like that entire train ride, because that tear just came right on down. With the mascara right on, I had a black trail of just tear right here on my face because it was burning so bad. And typically when I know I'm gonna be out, I throw my ChafeZone in my bag, and I make it to Penn Station, and I get off the train, and first thing I do is I find the bath, and I'm like, what is this? Mind you, I'm in a romper, so I am standing in a bathroom stall with a bra and underwear, just hey, because my romper is just there, right? And I fumble through my bag and I find it, and I realize that it was pain zone. And you know how you just gotta just stand there and just be disgusted with yourself? That was me, because there ain't no way that logically one could confuse the two. The big words say pain zone. It says it right here on the bottle, and it has a big red top. ChafeZone ain't got nothing red on it. How did I confuse the two? And I try wiping everything off. I do carry wet ones from time to time, especially when it's warm out. So I'm trying to wipe off everything between my legs. And I'm telling you that it was like the pain zone had just sunk into the skin and intended on burning me for the rest of the night, because I went to my event and I promise you I was uncomfortable. I promise you I was in there like, oh, I want to do this. I just want to go home and shower. I just want to go home and shower. That's all I want to do, because it was I mean, if you ever, it's like when your mama used to take rubbing alcohol and put it on your cut when you were little, and it felt like 1,000 needles. You could have just put salt on an open wound and it would have felt better. That's how bad it was. How sway. And literally every time I tell somebody this story, it humbles me. When I feel like my head getting a little bit too big for my britches, I have to humble myself. I literally walked out my house and damn near burned off my thighs and my little Shayna because I wasn't paying attention, because I was not reading. How did I do this? How did I do this? I need to remember where I done came from. You know, like Drake during his Degrassi days. You gotta remember. I'm just so mad at myself because there's just no way. To this day, I am so super cautious. I make sure I look at the bottle. This one sits in the medicine cabinet. I do keep one in my gym bag for when I have those days when I'm lifting extra hard. I never thank God so much for getting me home in a timely manner, because I literally just stood in my shower and just was So that was my story time. I feel free to judge me. I deserve all the judgment, and I am okay with it because I did it to myself. Can't blame nobody but myself. That type of pain I don't wish on a soul. Okay, maybe my worst enemy, maybe, you know, my fifth grade bully, probably. But other than that, this level of pain you don't want. Please make sure you pay attention to the bottle that you're using. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the ChafeZone team for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, please give it a thumbs up. Judge me. Let me know in the comment section below if you ever had a snafu like this. You ever had a moment where you just had to just humble yourself for a second? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, you guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Deuces, guys.